Hello, Northwood Academy students. I am so excited to share with you all about Charleston Hope. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Emily Kerr, and I'm the founder and executive director of Charleston Hope. And I love March Missions Month. And the reason why I love it so much is because I can remember, oh my goodness, like 15, maybe 17, 20 years ago, that's crazy. I was in your seat. I grew up at Northwood. I started going when I was just 4 years old, and I went all the way until I graduated high school and then came downtown in Charleston to the College of Charleston, and I loved being a part of the Northwood family, and I still am a part of the Northwood family. But March Missions Month is so impactful and so important to me because I believe that it instilled what it means to truly think of others before yourself and to truly live a life that lives like Jesus. So I am so honored that Charleston Hope gets to be a part of, and I want to tell you just a little bit about Charleston Hope and where the money that you are going to raise, where that money is going. And what's super exciting is the money that you're raising for Charleston, it's going right here in our city. There are so many amazing nonprofits that are a part of Missions Month, and I love learning about how all over the world or all over the country, or maybe some are just right here in our city, and Charleston Hope is one of those. And what we do is we work with schools that have a lot of students in them that are living or growing up in poverty. And really what poverty boils, that they just don't make enough money to live off of. They don't have enough money for food or health care or to go to the doctor or to buy school supplies or to buy backpacks or clothes or wash their clothes. And what we do as an organization is we work with schools who have a lot of students living in poverty that they are trying to teach and to learn. And so often when kids are growing up in poverty, it's really hard for them to learn unless they don't have their basic needs met. Let's think about this for just a minute. If you are coming to school and you haven't had breakfast, or maybe you also didn't even have dinner the night before, don't you think it would be really hard for you to be able to sit and learn about math or reading? Your tummy would be rumbling and you just would be really hungry and you would only really be able to focus on that. Or maybe you're coming to school and you don't have the supplies that you need because your family just can't afford them right now. Some of our students don't even have beds to sleep on at night, and it's just very hard for them when they have these things going on in their life to be able to come to school and learn. So what we do is we want to provide support so that students can come to food and supplies, and we can help make sure they have beds. Or one of the things that we are working sure really that they have the support to see doctors, to see therapists, to see counselors, to be able to talk through things that they might not be able to talk through, or the hardships that they're going through anywhere else. So we as an organization work to supply those things, and we do after school programming. If you love going to your after school program, if you're in one, or you love doing soccer or basketball or sports or music or art, a lot of times in the schools that we serve at Charleston Hope, they don't have those programs available. And because of parents' financial constraints, because they don't have a lot of money, they might not be able to afford for their child to go to an after school program, or they might be working so the child doesn't have a ride to the program or to the sports activity. So one of the things that we do is we help make sure right now specifically that students have those after school programs that they can go to and be a part of, to learn, to grow, to recognize their emotions, to process through what they're going through. Because if you can imagine, it can be really hard being so young and growing up in poverty, of not having food or not having the resources or the support or the access to the doctors and the care that you need. And we want to help provide people, doctors, that can come in and work with them to help them grow and to thrive in life. So when you're raising money for Charleston Hope, you are a part of that. You are a part of extending the hands and feet to Jesus right here in our city. And you're a part of really the scripture that talks about you're never too young to make a difference. Like, that's you guys. That is y'all raising money for organizations all over the world, all over the country, and right here in our city. And we're so thankful that Charleston Hope gets to be a part of it. I'm so thankful for what I got to learn in March Missions Month over the years at Northwood. And I just want to thank you for your support, and know that when you are giving to Charleston Hope, or you're asking people to give to Charleston Hope, you're asking them to provide the basic needs for students so that they can learn. You're asking to provide care, doctoral care, health care to students who might not have the opportunity to have that care otherwise. So thank you for being a part. Thank you for raising money for Charleston Hope, and we love you so much.